couple of sevens for him on the button. That's just cool. Fill out the way in the small. Arian, queen ten of clubs in the big blind here. Not going to be going anywhere. Do expect to see him defend. I think I've cracked it, Tower.
You think you've cracked it? Same clown level as Joe Saunders to get it away?
It has to be Sam Goodman.
5, 6, 7 flops. Any flops about, ladies and gentlemen?
Is this real? Is this
flops, nuts?
2 off the money?
Flop, nuts, top set.
Wow. Why? Beautiful scenario here for him.
And if only that was the 6 of clubs.
The thing is, how has Why found the open here off of his stack from +1 with 8-9 suited? What a guy. Gets rewarded for it. Flopping the stones. And we got Ian Simpson on the button with top set.
So better 55. Rose quarter. Call from Ian.
Yeah, all the talk about Ian running good on the feature.
Yeah.
He's getting collared here. Why is his kryptonite, the man that cracked the 8s?
Jack of spades turn. Still the nuts.
Pot size bet. Left for Wyatt. Decision here. Do we want to try and get this over 2 streets? What do we think Ian's working with here? Or do we just go for the jam, 2 off the money? Ian can still have stuff like 8s, 9s. Although we block that. Ace-7 suited.
Yeah, makes it 100.
So going to try and get it over 2 streets. And there's Ian here. We're loving this tower. We're loving this because 8-9 suited shouldn't really be a thing. Why theoretically shouldn't open this hand from +1 at this stage of the tournament off of his stack depth. So the only hand we're actually worried about as Ian is pocket jacks, 3 combos, and then there's 18 combos combined of queens through aces, and even 10s might go for another street here on the turn. But he's going to get the bad news.
Certainly is. Flop nuts for White. White on. Oh, White! It's Ian Simpson. He's obviously going to be. Oh my days!
How does he do it? Every time.
Oh man!
I said maybe the variance was changing for him on the feature last time against Why, but
Not a chance.
Forget that. Just rivers quads, and Why with the flop nuts is going to be gone. 3rd pot left. Ian.
Can't do anything else but stick
He's just
them in.
he's just sitting there saying, "Say the words. Say the words. Say you're all in." There's the all-in.
Snap.
Ian Simpson with the snap. Quad 7s. Why can't believe his luck.
Just the quads.
And we have a new chip leader in the high roller. Ian Simpson. Quads on the river. Don't mind if I do.
Oh. The rent for this table's just gone up, by the way, Ian.
It went down. It's gone up again.
Wow.
Jack 10 of clubs for Arian here in the cut-off. 9 big blinds.
Yeah, he's only young though. He will get a belly when he's about 30 plus. Wait until he gets 30 plus. Is there a picture, man?
There is going to be a picture. If we can get out, 3 at the back there, sat where they are, everyone else stood behind.
How are you? Still in the morning.
Not as fresh as you.
Precious?
Yeah, you're full of fresh, you're full of energy.
You got looked after last night, though. Did you go home?
No, I stayed in the Alex Montgomery.
Did you stay in that hotel room?
Yeah, on the hotel room. I took that one. Yeah, that was
Was it
okay.
fresh?
Yeah, there was 2 beds. One bed was smelling, and he must have been back.
Oh, what, Alex had booked a room and then left?
Yeah, he left. He left on the table, and I told him,
It wasn't his room, it was Alex Todd's room.
yeah. No, Alex
Double hand me down.
Montgomery.
Got passed down to a third person.
Matt, can you just sit on this seat?
Still free room.
It looks like I'm real short.
You should be standing up. You're taller than Lynn. But it's so easy.
Yeah,
Get
just
down
square
a
up.
bit.
Picture cannot say
Trying to make yourself look taller.
Is that alright?
Yeah. Big smiles, please. Yeah, cool.
I did move that way, so you might have to put it back a little.
Have an apple juice, please.
And a double whiskey.
It's just funny, everyone's smiling. Laughing at us. Trophy, maybe? Feel around the trophy.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Apparently.
Make it more appetite, you know, like
For the TV screen.
yeah.
Adam's not going to get any cards like that.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's just gonna keep hitting the barrel.
Just got to sit out until it's like 500.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
If it's not me to win it, I want one of you to win it.
Very
I
generous.
really mean it, yeah?
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Well, give it to everyone.
And no checking down, Pali Pali. You
Because
zero
of
color.
Morning and welcome to the final day of the Midi. Oh, good afternoon. It's 20 past 1. Yeah. Already. 1:20. Been here an hour. Nothing's happened. Later start for the Midi final today, but they are down to the final 9. And if you got up this morning, there were the prices for the players. Where was the value?
40 to 1 shot in a 9-horse race is
Massive.
in a poker tournament is value.
Back it.
Yeah, just looking at this here, I said I thought Tom would be short.
I think the bottom 6.
Like Chris Yong, I think is just the best value on the list. So
Yeah. Back to the bottom 6, you make a profit.
he's got 11 bigs, spins that up
Absolutely.
first 17 minutes before the blinds go up.
So they're the prices if you manage to get a little punt on Grosvenor Poker. It's all for a bit of fun, just to cheer somebody on while you are watching the final of the Midi. We've got the chip counts. Tom Clack, the Mad Turk. The Mad Turk says, "Good luck, everybody. If I don't win it, I hope one of you does."
He's a lad, isn't he?
I hope one of you does. Yeah, one of them will if you don't win it. Good afternoon, everybody. Early stages of the final. Welcome to the chat box as well. Everybody's in. Good afternoon, the Pesky, the Bus, the Toysinator, the Mackhams and Bernie. Hope all is well. It's the final of the Midi. So 9 players left in the background. It's the opener. That is going on. Mad Turk wakes up with Ace Queen. Early doors.
Yeah, and we could have some free betting going on from some, maybe not from the big. Maybe we use this from different position. It's just going to call from the big button, small blind, more optimal choice. Just defence from the big with the ace 5 of hearts at 100 big blinds deep.
10-9 flop, 10-8-3.
Come on, the Turk, says Sparky. Be a popular winner. I could be wrong. I don't think Turk's ever won a GUKPT main. He's been on the circuit
Nope.
for years and years. He's won side events. He's had final tables.
Grand final obviously was second.
Still yet to get over the line. Great shout today.
No, it's really hard.
I don't think anyone could pick on these
They do pick on me. Come
Happy
on.
Sunday to you, Jace. Hope you've had a nice recovery today. I've not done anything too strenuous,
Look behind them.
like 3,000 burpees or whatever. Come on, the Lynchen, says J-Boss.
You have to wait tonight, isn't she? One more night, one birthday.
do it on the winnings. Lay all the money out.
I did that to Vegas. I had 240,000.
Did you watch the Las Vegas Grand Prix?
I did not.
It's great when you look at it and just recognise things. Oh, I walk up that street on a regular basis.
I slept with that money all in my bed.
It's a weird one.
Honestly, and I put in the safe after, you know. But there was something
Afternoon Apocalypse. Come on, but spark it.
there was like 50, 50, 50, 50, and then
The thing I don't get about the F1, the track's new, there's Vegas. So all the drivers need to learn the track, obviously. When they go and play like
this is-
Silverstone, they're around it all the time. They know this turn here, turn here, there.
That's why they're there 10 days early.
Okay, what, and just
Practice.
practice, yeah.
Yeah, but this is third year now.
Oh, okay. Second, right?
Second year. Yeah, last year was the first one. 10-year contract they've got apparently.
yeah, I did.
I did the hour session this morning, 1,000 burpees again on Tuesday as you're 51 to celebrate your birthday. Awesome.
We've got to have a beer for him. He can't even have a beer. You have a beer for me, says
You have a
Joyce.
beer for Jason's 51st and he'll do the 1,000 burpees. That sounds like a great plan. Imagine. No, I found out yesterday they're not. They're not brothers.
I found out when I saw them both that they weren't brothers.
No. Somebody said, are they twins? You know, it's just, maybe not. They could be brothers 10 years apart.
Not having it.
They could be cousins.
Step cousins.
Can't have the same surname and be step cousins.
It was the best feeling. It's like
But no relations.
better than having,
Unless it's very distant.
better than everything.
No spoilers for I have no idea, John. All I said, has anybody watched it? I watched it for about 3 seconds. Noticed they were going up the strip. I just wanted to know what the track was and where it went.
So you've muted the F1, so me and Tower,
We're
you
on.
can listen to us.
Awesome.
Do we need to go every second?
And there he goes!
So open from limb, pocket nines, cut off, defend in the big blind. King 10-5, one of these boards that we can go one big on the final table potentially. It's a really small c-bet size. If he does elect to continue, nines with a club may do some checking back here, 2 overcards, club to go alongside, but if we do continue as Lynn should be really small sizing. It does come with small, just north of a big 13k. And that will be that.
Wayne Peach, gutted not to be there, but good luck to the Turk. Great character for the tables. Well played yesterday, Wayne. Good to watch you on the feature. And well played on the cash.
Well done, Wayne. Uh, 26 I got yesterday, Curtis, and I got no players playing today. No Liverpool players, no Man U players. So I am done.
That's my line for next week.
I am done for the week. 26 points.
That's my line for next week. Anything above that, I win a prize.
No, you don't.
Why?
Because the average score each week across the world is around 45 to 50 points. Just because I'm well below average, you've just got to beat my score.
Okay.
26 points isn't. You get 22 points before the game started. They get 2 points for playing. Sorry, you get 24 points because your captain gets double points. You get 20, so he gets 4 points for playing the game.
And you got
And then-
26.
I got 19 3 weeks ago, Tower.
Oh dear.
H9 for Tom. Opens in the cuff. I'm looking forward to watching Matt on the final, Tower. Mentioned yesterday, he does like to see flops. He does like to play some dubious holdings. It does create entertainment in the booth for us. Cracked aces with the old 6-4 off yesterday. In the mix here with a 7-8 and may get in a bit of trouble. Yeah, nice from Tom. Spot we are going to do a hell of a lot of checking. Always say cut off versus button. Even on the ace high boards tower, lots of checking going on. Comfortably check call.
Off to the turn. Five of diamonds is the turn.
I do expect Matt to check back with the second pair. And on a lot of rivers, we're going to see Tom Clack lead for value, including this one. It shouldn't really ever hit Matt. He can have some King X of spades and we can potentially get paid for. King 8 suited may be the worry that could be in Matt Bonham's range and no one's else, but I'd most certainly be going for some value here as Tom. There is the value of 70k on the river, and when you're playing against like players that are studied, players that are good tower, like you've got to understand that just because Tom's check flop doesn't necessarily mean that he cannot have an ace. There'll be certain opponents you play against when they check back or check after opening pre on the ace high board, they've just never got an ace. But against Tom, definitely be doing a lot of checking there with a lot of his range, so still a lot of ace X in there, and Matt makes the correct lay down with an 8.
Look on the cards, early stages of the final. Looks like Layla's parked in the car park ready to take him back to Birmingham. Court's on, still zipped up.
MT. A6 off for Chris in the big blind. Chris was down to around 5 bigs just before we bagged up yesterday. Managed to get a double just before bagging. I do think at 40-1 tower in a 9-horse race,
Yeah.
I know he's got such a small percentage of the chips in play, and probability-wise, probably favourite to bust next. But if he gets that double, at 40-1, suddenly just shortens.
He does. He does. Every time it's a player to act, the seat is there and the name is there for a man. But if you do want to know, Matt Bonham in 1, there we go. 2 Tony Phillips, 3 Seb Young, Chris Yong in 4, Adam Bonham 5, Mad Turkey 6, Zi Cheng Miao, Lin Chen and Thomas Clack. But as you see there, Mad Turk, Queen 3, Seat 6, the Mad Turk.
Nine six off here for Adam, probably folds tower. Tony slightly covering stack as well. Like it's one of these situations like Adam would have to fold that hand, Mad Turk and Tom Clack get to defend. And that's just down to obviously ICM and covering stack. Don't want to go over it too much, but mentioned it yesterday. Risk premium. Each player has their own unique risk premium against every other player. So you're like risk premium versus people that you cover. It's going to be small. The risk premium versus the players that cover us is going to be high. And defending from the big blind when risk premium is high, like that's when we want to defend tighter. When it's low, that's when obviously we can defend stuff like the 9-6 off when we are big stack covering. Ace 10 for Matt opens in the low jack, and is it going to be the Pink Panther coming out from tower? The Mad Turk,
King Jack in the big defence. Off to the flop. 4, 4, 8. Adam Bonham 50 bigs. Matt Bonham 32. Bonham.
A King Jack.
I'm hoping for my sanity they do not get a heads up.
Hey.
Look, Ace Jack.
Guess what I done yesterday?
Slept.
I booked
Won a game.
the Irish Open.
Did you?
I booked it all. Booked the Irish Open.
Well, nice one.
Everything done there.
The whole
Hotel a couple of
12?
days ago and booked the flights yesterday. I am going for 11. I'm arriving on the Friday, not the Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Early Friday. Get there, so miss the first day, and then I'm there for the rest of the thing. So
Fantastic.
we are booked up for Ireland in March.
Very nice indeed.
I hope I'm not booked up in March. It's April.
It is true. Easter's in
to the
April.
21st, yeah. I'm looking forward to that one.
What's the plan for the World Series? The whole lot?
Yeah, I'll probably do 5 weeks again.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've seen the schedule for next year. There's one plonk right at the back end of June, so I'm sure I'll be able to wangle it off with the boss.
Yeah.
And then I'll treat him to another final table row when he's out there.
Tony raises to 22. Same hand. Ace 10, ace 10. Suits good.
Raise to 60.
That should be end of hand. Not really much we can do against this 23 big blind stack depth. Never playing flat. Good 4-bet jam. One that maybe used small frequency as a 4-bet. Maybe when we're 4-bet jamming, I would prefer suited. Like if Seb was slightly deeper, 4-bet not all in. Could be an option.
There it is. So Thomas Clack 120 bigs. Last 2 minutes of this extra 17 minutes that we played. As we stopped just before the end of play last night. So the 17 minutes gets added on to the start of the day today. So the blinds will be 6-12 next hand.
Got a little something special coming up next hand as well. It's becoming a fixture of the live stream. He's currently 2 for 2.
Adam Bonham raising up, makes it 20.
We're on the final table today, though, Ty, so you can't ponder up 20 seconds every letter. It's nice and quick. Boom, 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 done.
Gotta get it. I'll try.
So Mad Turk, ace 2 suited. Makes a call here. Could have potentially gone for the free bet as the Mad Turk. Seems like a nice spot to take. But Lynn's going to take it instead with the ace jack here. Nice meaty sizing as well. 125 seems on the money. 6x after an open core of Adam. Just because we are 50 deep with the opener. And Adam now with the King Queen of clubs. It's a real tricky one. So,
Yes.
it's that time again. It's Towers Wordle. He's still not got one. No, you got not got one wrong yet.
Only done 2.
Well, it's today's number 3. So
No help in the chat, please. No help in the chat because they'll say I've got it. So we're going to start with. Are you ready?
Yep.
See, over. You told me I'm going to start. Right? I'm going to start with stare. S-T-A-R-E.
STARE.
A 2 in line. Let's go. Ooh, neck.
Neck.
No. Oh. Ooh. Let's go moist. M-O-I-S-T.
Oh.
Ooh.
You're unbelievable.
Oh no. Let's go whist. W-H-I-S-T.
Great game, Whist.
Oh.
Well, we know where the W goes.
Yeah. It's got to be twist, hasn't it? Twist.
Three of 3. Obviously, still not got to the last guess either. Doesn't need it. Ta-da! Back to the action. Towers Wordle.
Get in.
Good thing we're not doing Towers Candy Crush. We're on level 8,700 and something after what I saw the other day.
Not a bad flop for Matt Bonham. Lynn Jen picks up a pair on the turn.
Still difficult to continue against 40% of Matt, but does stick around for 1. Potential to bluff Heart Rivers as well could be in mind for Lynn here. Oh, wow.
Whoa. Rivers 2 pair.
Imagine Matt finding a check here. Lynn as the opener potentially would bluff this card, could potentially connect with it too. So imagine if Matt Bonham could find a little check here and go for the check raise, but chopping out chips. Looks like the bet is coming. And Lynn will just snap call this tower. Not folding this hand, we beat value. Matt can have some worse 2 pairs. Great start for Matt, up to 520.
Yeah, Lynn under 600,000.
Tower is a letters man. Keep him away from the crazy numbers. Can you do a giveaway that was meant to be last night now, please? Well, that's now that's a bit demanding, isn't it?
Now.
No, what we're going to do at 11 p.m.
We'll do one first session.
We will.
We'll do a couple today and then leave it until next week because we've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. The schedule for next week when we come back, there's the schedule for when we come back, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be doing the mini main day 3 starting at 5 o'clock. Turbo, the high roller day 2 starting at 12, and then the rest of the week will be concentrating on the 250,000 guaranteed main event. So the last 5 days of that. But if you want to play tomorrow while we're not here, Monday or Tuesday, the team are off to watch the Smalls and come back on Wednesday. The mini main, the high roller satellites, and the cash out satellites as well. And on Tuesday, there's the mini main day 2 with the PLO as well at 6 o'clock and cash out satellites going on all the time.
Oh, poor you, fireman. What I'd do for a roast dinner right now.
Oh, roasted carrots, roasted onions, broccoli, roast beef, Yorkshire puddings, roast potatoes.
Mashed potato.
No, I don't do mash.
You don't do mash?
Well, I do mash, but I prefer roast potatoes.
I have both.
So I won't have both.
I have both.
Do you?
Like both.
With a bit of onion gravy, a little bit of French mustard on my beef, and some mint sauce on my Yorkshire puddings. Right, that's my order put in.
Just to continue from the mad side with the 7-8 suited. Takes it down.
Has a roast dinner on a Sunday always got to be roast beef?
I actually like turkey's my favourite meat to have with a
Is
roast.
it?
Yeah, I know people say it's a bit dry, but I smother it in gravy. You don't really matter. But beef's fine as well. I don't do gammon. I don't like gammon. I've never liked gammon.
Have you not?
Yeah, one thing.
Oh, okay. If I do eat gammon, it has to be well done. Because of the rind, you have to get the old juices flowing on the rind and then smother it in pineapple.
Pineapple.
Yeah. Yeah, either roast pineapple or the pineapple rings
Yeah.
fried in the gammon meats. Oh, delicious.
Have you not mentioned cauliflower cheese? I'm not a fan of that either.
Yeah. Cauliflower cheese.
Broccoli cheese.
Broccoli cheese? Oh, yeah, there's one. This Sunday afternoon. Look down at Zang. Big chance to get a few chips, much needed chips for Zang with the boots. King eye flop.
When done right, Kev, yeah, lamb's good meat. I agree. But it needs to be cooked right. So we shouldn't really be losing any more chips, says Seb here. Board we can't really do much on, just going to have to check fold the deuces. He's going to take one off. I'm guessing just down to size here. Less than 20% continue from Zang with the boots. That's top set. Actually, kind of a bad card. Like in these scenarios, like you think, yeah, I'll turn top set, but now the big blind's not going to continue a 9 for another bet. Might even start folding some King X. Very unlikely as an ace himself. So kind of annoying turn for Zang, just because the time Seb has like a 9-10, Jack 9. These are all going to now fold to a second bet. King X may even start folding 2.
How doing, Gilly? I only like lamb in the form of kebab meat. Can anybody tell me the actual lamb content in kebab meat? General, proper question. A serious question. What's the lamb content in kebab meat?
What part of the lamb?
No, what is the lamb content? Is it 80% lamb?
I don't know.
2% lamb? 5% lamb?
I don't know.
What's the actual content of lamb in kebab meat? Because I'm guessing it's not a lot. A little bit like crab sticks. There's 0 crab meat in crab sticks. 0. So I was just curious as to what the actual content of. Because lamb is a good meat, I must admit.
Next final table.
Surely it has to tell you. That's it with ace 7, raising to 26. Now the blinds have gone up. Blinds are now 6, 12.
Always taking this one as the chip leader is Tom. And it's well timed against the Mad Turk. These two were battling yesterday.
Neil Wolfrey. Good evening, Neil. Good afternoon if you're... Got to be in the UK. Google says about 85%. Well, there you go. I honestly didn't know.
He thinks he is. Sort of.
What are you doing with your 2 days off?
Tomorrow, I think I'm going to go see Mum because I haven't seen her in a bit.
Yeah.
And then I'm away for a while, so I think I'm going to go down to Hertfordshire.
Okay. Have you asked her to clear the bedroom?
See the parents. Not yet. No, there's probably even more presents in there now.
Okay.
And then I'll probably go and play just a little game, just for a bit of fun. See some friends.
Yep.
Usually donate them a few pennies at the table. And then I don't know what I'll do Tuesday. I might even come and play the Turbo, the Mini. I'm not sure. We will see.
Nice one.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch Home Alone.
Home Alone. Watch it, Tal. You love it. Great film.
I'm going to watch... is there another one?
There's Home Alone 2, 3, 4.
What? 4?
Yeah.
Home Alone Day.
You only need to watch the first 2.
Are the others rubbish?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Is it the same characters?
And in the first 2, yes.
Okay.
Forwards for Seb here on the button. I think it's a good jam. Like, we don't have many jams for 19, especially at final tables, but maybe when folded 2 on the button, these small little pairs seem close whether to put them in.
Steph Dory's bringing in my my afternoon tea a little bit later. Cheers, Steph. Lamb slow roasted for 6 hours with rosemary, garlic and onions. That's me sorted for later.
There's a Cheng Ace-4 suited from gun. Just north of 20, going to open. It's going to be Ace King for Matt Bonham. Just playing flat here. Thought we might have been seeing 3-bet. We can happily 3-bet call here against the Cheng. Now we're going to bring the Mad Turk in, splitting equity 3 ways.
Ace I flop. Ace 8-5. Good for Matt.
Let me check here as a Cheng once in a while, just with Matt still in position on us. Should still have a fairly strong range himself after he calls our gun open, so can get behind this check from Zheng. We got a nice comfortable check call, but that looks massive from Matt. 83k into 90, more than 90% here from Matt Bonham. And Zheng, this is horrible, Tower.
Top pair, poor kicker.
Because, like, we don't expect Matt, like, if he's having a stab with, like, a Queen Jack suited, something like that, does he really go this size? Probably not. Same scenario if he's peeled something like 8-9 suited. It's real grim for Zheng. This particular size, we check, we see Matt reach for chips, we think we're just going to have a nice, comfortable check call. But against north of 90%, it's not nice. And I wouldn't be surprised if he just check folded top pair against this size. It wouldn't shock me. And here it comes. Looks like a man that's about to fold. Just a little double check back at the hole cards, and Zheng with the check fold with top pair. Opens under the gun. Ace 8-5, flops top pair, check folds correctly. Very nice, sir.
And kept his stack at 20 bigs. Nice one, Zheng got it absolutely spot on.
What's the tip, chat, for the 2 o'clock kickoff?
Absolutely no idea.
Do you know what, Tal? What do you reckon? Because I'm just going to back the opposite.
What do I reckon?
Yep, for the 2 o'clock kickoff.
2 o'clock.
Southampton, Liverpool.
Southampton, Liverpool. Is that Slow Baz Alive playing for Liverpool or whatever he's called?
Yep.
Shot on target first half.
Szoboszlai.
That's his name.
Right, there we go.
That's my tip of the top. Slow Baz Alive to have a shot on target in the first half.
Okay.
Whatever price it is. Should be about 4s. Here's Jack for Seb. The Coda. Would love to see the Mad Turk take this down. It will be a popular winner. Lord Usul. Two to one.
7 to 4. Oh,
2 to 1.
I was about to say 7 to 4. 2 to 1. I'll take that. So you're giving me a 2 to 1 tip. Thanks, Tal.
Well, it says Liverpool against, like, 2 to 1. That's short.
Do you know what? Just because I'm feeling lucky today, I'm going to have the Southampton Ipswich double.
So why don't you double it with a shot on target in first half?
No, because what would happen?
For Southampton's best player, that Fernandes fella.
Well, I'll tell you why I won't do that. Because you know what? If Southampton win and Ipswich win today, and my bet don't come in because you told me to put Matey in for a shot on target and he don't get a shot on target, I'm going to be distraught. So
Okay.
I'm not going to do it. Little nearly 50 to 1 double. Southampton Ipswich.
What? Southampton Ipswich is a double.
Yeah, that's
Why,
what I'm doing.
why don't you just treat me and PK to
Well,
lunch?
Well, I might
and
as
save
well.
you money.
It's nearly 50 to 1, Tower. I'm just having a little
It'd be
flutter.
cheaper buying rest at team dinner than throwing that away.
Well, I'm here now. Right. Good luck, everyone, in the football.
When's the last regular structure for the main? What does that mean?
I'm guessing he means this structure we're playing would be
next week.
Next week, wouldn't it?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the grand final. If I think if that's what you mean, this is exactly the same structure we'll be playing next week, just for a bigger buy-in.
Yeah, exactly, Jonathan Brown. If it comes in, forget dinner today. We'll be going to the Ritz tomorrow.
The only Ritz I'll be getting is a box of biscuits.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't mind that.
Queen Jack 4, Chris opens to 35.
9-4 deuce flop, 2 diamonds. No real dramas on this board.
Yeah, so Chris essentially just putting all his stack in. 23. Lim might have to call 7 high here. No draw. 23k to win. 5.5 to 1. It's pretty close for Lim, but I think we have to do that. He does call it off. You don't often have to call off all ins with 7 high. And he does turn some equity. Ace, 7, 6 or 5. And
It's an 8.
Clean for Chris, so it doubles up.
Chris doubles. There you go, a bit of Philadelphia on a Ritz cracker, top level snack. So still 100 bigs for Thomas, 1.2 million. Good position to be in to win your first GUKPT.
If we're in a weekend where Spurs can turn City over at the Etihad 4-0, we're in a weekend where potentially Ipswich and Southampton can both win today, Tower. What if I offered you on Friday, I said, what would you prefer, the Ipswich-Southampton double or Spurs to beat City by 4 goals at the Etihad? What would you have gone with?
City losing 4-0 because that'd have been about 100 to 1.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, then this is
That's
50 to
better.
1, yeah.
So I'd have took the Spurs
Yeah,
one.
that's what I'm saying, so it's possible. It is possible. I know Liverpool have only lost once all season, but
Who did they lose to?
Notts Forest. They lost 1-0. I remember watching it.
Okay.
I was in a bar in Spain.
Was you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ace 4 suited for Matt. Makes it 30k. It's Ching out of the way with the 5s. Then does the same in the small. Tom Clack will get out of the way with the 10-4. Did Rotherham win yesterday?
No.
Ah.
Has he got sacked yet? That's what I need to know.
Well, who's not in it then? Maybe easier. Okay, he's not in it, then he's not in it. You both in day two?
That could be a weird.
No, it's only one seat. Is it? I thought it was only doing like
I didn't realise it was Johnny Brown
I
asking.
thought they were just obviously trying to make money. If it's more.
Tiffy now, Tiffy.
Ah.
2860. So it's 2 seats and then 360.
Yeah, last day one flight you can buy in for the main event next week will be the Turbo, Friday evening 9 p.m. You can also buy in for day 2 for 16.5 bigs, which would be Saturday. Get here before 11:45.
The mini main will be busy. You'll get a lot of runners. The mini main.
Yeah, very nice from Tom. Like in general, big stack, ICM. Like we're going to use a lot of the offsuit ace-X. We'll use the suited kings. We increase our chip lead, buy more as Tom. We can even start using some suited queens. Generally, what you should see from the chip lead are lots of this removal base free betting. Ace in hand, we attack. King in hand, suited. We get after it.
How much is that seat?
You mean the last one?
No. The winner gets
I don't know if they don't give anything away anyway. They call it giveaway, but they don't.
If you're tempted to come and play the minute, you should play
They
it.
always take it from the bar. It never did.
Same with ace 10.
I'll tell you one funny story. Very funny story. It was something like that.
You got sent to fold.
Yeah.
Story.
You want to hear the funny story? I will tell you the funny story.
Half funny story, half last week.
It's a real true story. Before, they used to Genting Poker Series, that when it was Genting, yeah? They used to say that the winner of this tournament gets a free seat for the grand final, okay? So one tournament, I was in the final. Before the final, I look at the first prize. On the final, I look at it again. The price was changed. The money was taken from the first prize for the free seat they were advertising. So I called them over. They admitted they taken away. I said, but you're advertising, you're giving it free. So you're taking the winner's money and you're giving back to the winner to force him to play. So they apologized me and they removed that thing, free seats from the completely. After that, they never said that they're giving any seats because they were kind of cheating.
It's 25.
Are the Bonhams related? We don't think so.
We know so. There's no thinking about
anybody
it.
asked?
I know Matt,
Do you?
and I
Well enough to know that he ain't got a cousin called Adam.
and I'm pretty confident he would have said if him and Adam were related
Got
at
you.
some point. So
Got you.
So Mini May and May, yes, but not Mini. What is the logic behind it? This Midi is a bit extra. Fine. I got the logic now. Yeah, thank you. Very good explanation. Definitely very good.
So still on 9.
On that,
No dramas just yet. Chris gets a double.
they were
But,
saying they were giving it.
no dramas other than that.
They were giving back to what they take. And then you've been forced to play. You've been forced to play as well because it's supposed to see you play.
Yeah, the mini main. Quickly show you what is happening just before the cards come out today. Sunday, the mini main does start at 1 o'clock. Sorry, at 3 o'clock. Oh, we've gone off. Oh, that's strange.
we're back.
Oh, I think I got suntan then. I went all kinds of colours. So tomorrow, the mini main starts today at 3 o'clock and it goes on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and we stream the final on the Wednesday. So if you're thinking of playing it, get ready to be streamed.
Give me the money back to me because they said that it wasn't a free seat. So I took the money and take over.
King 8 off for Tom. Opens in the hijack, and Chris is going to defend the 7-8.
Here's Jack Queen flop.
That should just be a small bet from Tom. Hand over tower. Maybe one of these boards we can go for one big, go slightly more. Chris out of the way.
Tom Clark still on 100 bigs. Chip leader.
Trying to explain, they grow different apples.
He heard him
Explain
right.
it
He
to
heard him by.
Double apple and whiskey.
They grow different apples in this country.
Yeah, whiskey apple. Whiskey apples. Yeah.
I love that place. I don't eat that much.
King Queen for Tom Clack. Opens to 24k. Have brothers or sisters ever been heads up for a GUKPT? Not that I know of. I don't think that's been.
No.
I've had day threes, 2 people from the same family making day threes.
There's only been Katie Swift heads up for a title as a lady, and was it Tai Tai?
Yeah, Tai was
Tai
heads
Tai
up.
Huang?
Yeah, and Renee as well. But that, the
Renee.
question weren't if there's. I guess obviously for the sister part, but just like for 2 family members.
Yeah. No, not brothers and sisters, not brothers, not sisters. Father and son have won GUKPTs. Different years.
Yep.
No, just asking if he was at apple juice, because just in case he's like he's joking. No, it's just that I believe Turks, man. He knows the drinks.
How often I speak truth?
Not very often. But this time you can.
Brighton 2013. Matt Bushell, Daniel Bushell, 5th and 4th respectively in the Brighton GUKPT main event. There you go.
Why did you think of the bushels?
I didn't.
No?
PK told me.
All right. I remember Matt Bushell more than Dan.
Yeah, Matt.
Matt played a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Well, Dan actually catched this year in Tanzania, Tower.
Where?
Tanzania. He cashed in the Dar Poker Dar es Salaam series in Tanzania. So he's still playing. Just
Is he not Tanzania?
no. It's NIA at the end.
I've just heard of Tanzania, that's all.
Narnia. It's Tanzania.
I've heard of Tanzania.
It's not. It's Tanzania, not TANZ.
I don't know.
NIR. I don't know.
Might be. I've just heard of Tanzania.
The geography bus will let us know in the chat. I read it as Tanzania. Could be wrong.
Tanzania. Just outside. I'm with Tower, says Rosa.
You don't want to listen to Rosa.
Definitely the way Tower says it.
Whoa, what is going on here? Oh my word, we got a call from Matt, ace 5 off from early position. A call from Tony with deuces. This is a strange ongoings, this hand. Like, Matt's calls obviously going to just be dominated a lot by Tom's range. And deuces to just trash hand. Like, Tony should probably even fold 8s here. 9s might even be a fold tower. Deuces just way too wide, these small pocket pairs. Talk about them all the time at final tables. They just drastically reduce in value. You block all the trash, you unblock all the good hands. It's spelled Tanzania. No, because it's got Nia at the end. It's Narnia, not Narnia, when you go and watch Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe.
Yeah, but reading and reading's still the same
yeah,
thing
I
that
get
said
it.
and was not was.
I get it.
Razor Kev's bet's coming already. Conor Bradley's got booked at 7-2. Well done, Kev. On fire this weekend.
So you get taught all these things at school when you're a child about phonetics and about how to pronounce a word when letters are like something after, and then you just come out with that and you can just say what you want these days. Yeah, once again, like Matt with the 5s here should be one that wants to go into the muck but is getting involved. No, Matt likes to see flops. Adam with the 8s flat and cut off. Mad Turk just with the flat on the button. And Zacheng. Here we go. All in with the ace 5 suited. And Matt Bonham.
With the pocket 5s says, yeah, have some of them.
And now we're going to get Adam and Turk out the hand. Turk's got to fold 10s now, Tower. We can't call 10s.
Oh, he folds 10s. Oh, he's going to hate what he sees. 8s folded, 10s folded. And Zacheng needs an ace.
And there it is.
Oh, Mad Turk! Mad Turk, Mad Turk, Mad Turk with the 10s. Oh, would have taken 2 out. And the 8! Set of 8, set of 10s. Ace 5. Oh, don't bring the case 5 out. I would have had them all.
That's the chain, don't want to see the case 5.
Wow.
And 2 of diamonds on the river. So that is huge for Zacheng. Doubles up plus more.
Imagine if that was 4-way all in.
Yeah, and if Matt folds, Adam probably folds and Turk calls and Zacheng's out the door. So Zacheng, bit of good fortune how that played out for him.
Yep, a lot of fortune there. Matt Bonham with a 5, saving him.
It's what I do, Rossa. Can't believe you're comparing the pronunciation of Tanzania to Narnia.
Oh dear, imagine that being... See, if Matt doesn't do it, Adam probably does. If Adam doesn't do it, Turk definitely does. Zacheng owes whatever he wins other than 9th to Matt Bonham. Would it been different if maybe Turk had erased instead of trying to just...
Turk's flat's actually really good tower. It can be enticing to squeeze a hand like 10s. But at the FT, to be honest, actually, no, I thought Matt had loads of chips. Turk actually had Matt covered, so Turk actually could have squeezed. I thought...
Turk's got everybody covered.
Yeah, Turk's got everyone covered but Tom Clack, so he could have actually potentially gone for a squeeze there, Tower, but maybe not wanting to get him 45 effective of Matt. But I think as Turk there may be some flats. I'm not too sure. It's one when we are covering stack we do get to be more aggressive, more free betting. So it's a awkward situation. But I think flat going to be fine, but maybe we squeeze some of the time as well with 10s. I'm not sure in that particular situation after Adam flats cut off what we're supposed to do. But if Adam didn't flat cut off, we can then definitely, I'd just go for a free bet against Matt. But the cut off flat makes it intriguing. So top set here. Oh, wow.
Queen 9 for Thomas.
That is a grim turn.
Yep. Tony Phillips is going to get a full double. Here we go. Just looks such a dry board, doesn't it, with the ace queen?
Yeah, it does.
And the queen 9. Wowzers.
Yeah, it's not just that tower, but blocking some of Tony's value as well. His ace 9 of diamonds, his ace queen. Just not much we can really do here as Tom Clack with the queen 9. Do we flat here now? Or do we go for the raise right off the bat?
Yeah, all of it. It
Does
says
go for
and the
all
snap.
line and get snapped off by the aces, and it's just a grim turn for Tom Clack. He is drawing dead.
Tony Phillips is going to double to 900,000.
Thank you, Northern Ireland.
I'm gonna get the basics.
Yeah, I'm called Sarah. I just called him.
So Tony Phillips doubles, 13-2 Tony Phillips. Fourth in chips, now second in chips.
Just about. Two shaking
There was a board out, Coda. That weren't in pre-flop.
Yep.
There was a board out. I don't know if you missed the board, but Tom had 2 pair.
Not unfortunately. Tony Phillips had it. Set of aces. And there's a bet facing.
It all went in on the turn. It weren't pre-flop. Just a call up. We move on. Jack 10 for the Mad Turk. Opens to 26k, and like if this was the previous hand, Tom could have potentially thought about free betting this one, but now that Turk is the chip leader, has us covered, not really too inclined to tangle with him as much. Just going to let the King 8 of spades go, leaves room for Matt to defend the 6-7 in the big.
King 9 flop, King 10 7, but all hearts. Both catch a piece.
A 10 on the turn.
Check mark for the Turk, and Matt Bonham's betting into him.
33k from Matt, just shy of half.
Turk says call. And 5 of clubs on the river. A check from Matt.
And a nice value bet from the Mad Turk, and he may actually get paid here, Dara, because Matt may think that Turk's got some ace high stuff with the heart, ace queen, ace jack with the heart, queen jack with the heart. Once he checks back flop and calls turn, Matt may deduct that he's got these hands, and there you go, Matt does pay, and we'll see that Turk has river turn trips and gets paid on the river.
Yep, down to 19 bigs, 220.
Ace 8 suited for Chris.
In they go. Oh no, just a race. Oh, running into aces from Adam Bonham. Left himself 32. Certainly ain't folding ace 8 suited. And the triangle says all of it for what, for 33. Which is quite chunky.
Yeah, I'm surprised Adam's jammed aces here, Tower. Like, we'll have some ISOs for sure, but when we're top end, do we ever play some flats and try and like get an ace queen to ISO behind us?
Ace is dead then.
Let's just go for the ISO for the lot. Chris sees the bad news. Gonna need a lot of help here.
Yeah, that's a cute one.
There we go. Jack 6.
That's basically
That
it.
is just about it.
We've got running 8s and we haven't running jacks. Needs to come 8-8 or Jack.
And that is it. Oh, I got told what to do.
It don't work. I tried it yesterday.
I got told what to do.
Not a good look on either.
Absolutely not. But what I can tell you is
It doesn't work. I tried it yesterday.
what I can tell you is that Towers 18-1 doubles coming in the first half. Fernandez and Sablazalai have had a shot on target in the first half. Towers 18-1 doubles come in. Everybody's on it. Yes, everybody.
I don't think no one was.
Not when you pull that triangle out. I beat you anyway. I'm sorry. In fact, give me them checks. Why don't you just flat out with the old ISO down?
See, I fixed it. Told you. 18-1 double. Towers double of the day. 18-1.
Give a double out.
I did.
You said Sabozlai.
Sablazalai at 2-1.
Yeah,
and then I says you might as well double it with Southampton's best player, Fernandez.
No, you
18-1 double.
you said you might as well double it when I said the Ipswich Southampton double. You said you might as well put their best player in as a shot on target.
Fernandez.
Yes.
So
but you didn't say Sabozlai Fernandez. You didn't say put them as a double. He didn't. He did not say.
Go get the teasing.
I'm going to go get the teasing. Now,
Sablazalai went in.
you didn't say double. You said Sabozlai shot on target.
Rewind
to be
it.
fair, you did say that, and you did say Fernandez shot on target. To be fair,
Rewind it.
but you didn't say double. I'm not having it.
You're just going to have 2
All
minutes
right,
and rewind it.
All right, I will. I'm going to go watch it out there. I'm going to go have a watch myself.
Yeah, see.
Ugh.
It's got to be a penalty, that one.
There's a chain raising to 24 with ace king. Thomas Clack, who was just dropped down. Oh, he's going to get some back here. Obviously, Cheng. Floats best.
It seems fine to continue as the Cheng here. May play some checks though. Obviously, Tom having us covered. I think perfectly fine on this queen high rainbow. Like Tom shouldn't really call 5-6s. We'll have obviously king queen suited, queen jack suited, ace queen that doesn't elect a 3-bet, stuff like 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks. But I think we're happy to just continue with the ace king here. Tom with the raise in position. Don't see this too often. With the ace queen. A lot of time we just see players flat here, keep bluffs in of opponents. Especially when we got the ace in our hand as well, so only real bad turn to roll off for us is a king. As the Cheng does get out the way.
Mad Turk chip leader, 1.2 mil. Thomas Clack trying to get some back. Roy Cyphers, no, don't let him bully you, Tower. The Tanzania gaff will last for a long time. I've never even contemplated it said Tanzania. Never. Maybe it's just an old country that's just Tanzania to us. So 10s for Lynn. That's Slablazelai scored as well. There you go. Thomas back to the table because this could be a beauty. It's, See, nobody likes 10s. I like 10s. Big fold that from Lin Chen. Big fold that from Lin Chen. I'm definitely seeing a flop with pocket 10s. I don't know about anybody else, but I am definitely seeing a flop with pocket 10s. So, one player down so far today. So there we go. Shame we didn't have the bets in the Liverpool game rather than Towers treble yesterday. That was poor, wasn't it? Bonham folding down to 193. It's not been the best start for Mr. Bonham. But we know he likes to play it, and we know he likes his connecting cards, and we know he's the kind of guy that would be playing a lot more hands than normal. The trouble yesterday was terrible. That's what it was. West Brom drawing. Peterborough losing at home. Who was the other team? Barnsley losing to Wigan. First away win for Wigan in a while. Yeah, Barnsley. Not good at home. Lost 1-0. It wasn't very good yesterday. We gave a tip of Slablazelai to have a shot on target in the first half. Just what I fancied, weren't a tip. It's what we fancied. Came in 2-1, and he's also scored the first goal of the match. And we also said Fernandez, and that came in. So Zicheng building his stack up now nicely. Zicheng me out. Up to near 400k. That's what we're playing for, ladies and gentlemen, this evening. Chris Yong busting out in 9th. And 26,300 and change for the winner when we get there. We're on 8 players. You'll see it all live. And then the team have got a couple of days off, Monday, Tuesday, to wash the smalls, repack the bag, and back down in Luton on Wednesday.
Yeah, I know you mean.
Here's 9 for Tony, raises to 24. The Cheng with the ace 7. 3 bets to 68. Tony 124 to call after a 4 bet from Thomas Clack with the ace king. Beautiful. But should be end of hand. Hiya Fran, 13 to 2 was big on Tony. GUKPT winning. A lot of people don't know Tony's won a GUKPT back in the day. GUKPT Newcastle back in 2009. Back in the days when casinos closed at 6 o'clock. Good luck, Dad, from Freddie. Glad you're watching, Freddie. I've heard on the grapevine, Freddie, young lad, I've heard that Freddie is going to be one of the best darts players in the world. Now, you need to catch up with Luke Littler, let me tell you. But I've heard Freddie is going to be the next big thing in the darts world. That's all I'm saying. It's what people are talking about. Insane Dev says some predictions on the chat today. You're not wrong. If you, I know you can't back everything that everybody says, but wow, I think everything that's happened, everything that people said has happened today. All in for Zicheng 296. Thomas with the ace jack off. Is this a call for 24? Is it a call for 24 with ace jack off? I don't think it is. I don't think Thomas will make the call. We know Zhang can do anything from the cut-off. We know that. If you watch the live stream and you watch 2024, Zhang can open basically with any two. But Thomas with ace jack for over a quarter of his stack. So is it? I don't think it's a call. We know Zhang can open wide, and it's not. So it's the correct thing to do for Thomas. He has dropped down a couple 100,000 as well, but that wouldn't have had too much to go into it. But he did decide to get out of the way. We're still on 8.
Penalty Southampton?
Penalty Southampton.
What?
Something to do with a penalty for Southampton.
Come on, who's laughing now at mid-double? Who's laughing now?
Gully Math says he needs this. Is on Liverpool, Man U and Leeds, both teams to score and win. Are they winning? Are Leeds playing today, are they?
Oi, oi, goal. Southampton 1 up. See, we're on.
Southampton 1 up. Did you not see the Liverpool goal?
Oh! Oh my word, I actually didn't. I went and got the tees. Oh, wow.
Oh dear. Who takes the penalties for Southampton? Is it that Armstrong fella? Saved and he got rebounded in. That's lucky. That's lasted 2 shots on target. Jacks for Tony. I'm going to be raising. Blinds up. Blinds are now 8,000, 16,000. Extended session this one.
They didn't score 30 minutes ago, Mark, there. Surely weren't that. I would have been here. No. I won't gone that long.
Yeah.
It's on the screen.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, he gets more time.
Oh, okay.
They're only asking for time. They know how much they've got. You can see.
Oh, right.
Unless you're back to the screen.
What's the matter?
Yeah. It's about this stocks. I said people know how much because it's on the screen.
I
But
can't see, yeah, I have to crank-
unless you're back
yeah,
into the
I've got the
screen.
worst seat, yeah.
Or unless you want to take some time to think about you ask for a count, you know? It's both is okay.
I've got the worst seat. I can't see the screen and I've got these two professionals.
Adam Armstrong. Do they have 2 Armstrongs playing? Southampton.
Pocket 9s for Lynn. Opens the 35k. Let's raise and take.
He needed one because he made a big growth.
Stuart Armstrong is in midfield. Adam Armstrong is the goal scorer. Stuart Armstrong's left. That's right. Thanks for the chat.
What about the one that was on the moon? Neil.
Neil.
I know him. And Matt Bonham. All in with the ace-4 of hearts. Gets it through.
The other one is Louis. I see trees of green.
I know him.
Red Roses 2. So your bet's still alive
Yeah,
at 1-1.
my double.
Your double is on.
Nearly a 47 to 1 double it was.
47 to 1 double.
Not the only small blind here.
Matt. All in again, this time with ace 10 suited, and Seb with ace jack on the button here.
Here we go.
So if you can still hear us, guys, this is where we had some problems live and we had to restart. So we are just losing the pictures. I am assuming by now that Seb has called.
Can you still hear us, ladies and gentlemen? Please give us a thumbs up if you can still hear us.
Yep, they can still hear us.
Excellent. Can't see it, but you can hear us. That's all right. We'll not swear at you all. The sound is clear. PK told us that he just had to restart the server for like 10 seconds. Not a lot we could have done about it. One of the audio issues, but we've got it back now. We have got it back, and we're still waiting on Matt Bonham. So Matt Bonham is all in.
Yeah.
So we've not actually missed anything. If he's back on YouTube and back on Facebook and Twitch, thank you very much, and thanks for letting us know that we can still hear us.
I wish it's working the play.
Yeah, I'd personally call here as Seb ace jack. I know it's 4 our stack, but like Matt probably wants to raise call ace queen ace king, I think, which is an important factor. These hands probably don't want to just open shove, they're too strong. But Seb does let the ace jack go. Points. I keep forgetting about the points.
Points while we're waiting, just in case. Points. Seb Yong is on the cusp.
He's
And
actually
Lin
on the
Chen.
cusp, yeah. Good point. I always forget about the old points tower.
Matt Bonham stands up. Here we go.
Did Seb call? What?
Matt Bonham.
Adam's called.
So we're still waiting for everybody to catch up with everything. We know it's very dark, is it? We'll get on YouTube and
No,
Twitch.
he meant it's very dark when we went off because there was no pictures.
That was very dark. That was black. So King Queen. It's not Zicheng that's in the hand. The action tracker obviously has to catch up as well.
Yeah, I'm surprised Seb folded and would have turned Matt dead if Seb did call. Matt Bonham not wanting to make 2 pair.
And he doesn't. So the ace of Matt Bonham. So the action tracker will catch up. Obviously he has to find out where all the action is, and all the cards disappeared for him. But Adam Bonham down to 33, and Matt Bonham, both on 520.
Yeah, both Bonhams.
Bonham.
Yeah, has to be what Tower said there for Seb, because I think Seb would be getting ace jack in for 12 against Matt when Matt shoves hijack. But obviously them MPO points back of his mind makes sense. Come off.
So Matt Bonham, we know he's active, we know he likes to mix it up.
To be fair, the ace 10 suited fine there, standard as anything. 12 bigs, folds to us and the hijack, ace 10 of clubs all in. It's not really much to say about that one. The Mad Turk with the chips. He's promised me some Boy George today, so
Has he?
I'm wondering when it's going to come out. But he goes, the only problem is, he goes, I only know one line, and he goes, you come and go, you come and go.
Here's 7 for Turk. Sees a flop. 3, 6, 4. So hopefully everybody's back and everything's good. Thankfully, the Mad Turk turning nut flush draw.
Stabbed for one big blind, and Queen Jack of Hearts is the chain. Just got to fold. Queen Jack club, we get to call once. And this one just not much going for us, just the 2 overcards on the 3 to a flush board. Although getting 4 to 1. Well, he is reaching. He's going to make the call here as a chain. Takes the 4 to 1 price. Not sure about it on the 3 to a flush board, but
Oh, there's the nut flush for the Turk.
and if the Turk could find a check here, Zang would have a mandatory bluff with his hand once he gets to the river. That's the Mad Turk that's firing instead. $42k, and that will be that. And just to let you know, guys,
As you can see, it's paused, and we don't have a cam, and you know why. And unfortunately, you'll know what. Oh, fixed it.
that was actually him.
But
PK, as we just mentioned, we had the black screen. He's had to restart the server. We're having some internal issues with the casino. So
we have to shut it off.
we are going on a 20-minute break from now. We will be back in 20 minutes.
Yes, but the players are going on a break as well.
The players, yes.
So we're not going to miss anything.
Exactly that.
So we're going on an unscheduled early break right now, so PK can sort out the stuff with the sound and the cameras. We'll be back in 20 minutes. You won't miss a thing. Get yourself a cuppa, and I'll give you a second half tip when we get back. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Couple of 7s for him on the button. That's just cool. Fill out the way in the small. Arian, Queen 10 of clubs in the big blind here. Not going to be going anywhere. Do expect to see him defend. I think I've cracked it, Tower.
You think you've cracked it? Same clown level as Joe Saunders to get it away?
It has to be Sam Goodman.
5, 6, 7 flops. Any flops about, ladies and gentlemen?
Is this real? Is this
Flops, nuts,
2 off the money?
flop, nuts, top set.
Wow. Why? Beautiful scenario here for him.
And if only that was the 6 of clubs.
The thing is, how has Y found the open here off of his stack from +1 with 8-9 suited? What a guy. Gets rewarded for it. Flopping the stones. And we got Ian Simpson on the button with top set.
So better 55. Rose quarter. Call from Ian.
Yeah, all the talk about Ian running good on the feature.
Yeah.
He's getting collared here. Y is his kryptonite.